lovelies. It is just gone 9:15 and I woke up at about 8. My grandparents woke me and took Mimi down for a wee and then brought her back up. Now I'm just been lying here watching YouTube videos. I look a mess because I really don't feel great today. I have got a really tight chest. But my grandparents just left and she's so tired. Oh, my sleepy girl. My sleepy little princess. She's so tired. Oh, I love you. She's so lovely and warm. Oh, my baby. She can hardly keep her eyes open. Oh, gorgeous. No, my girlie. She's so teeny weeny. Aren't you? Get up. I'm gonna have some coffee and maybe some breakfast. She's gonna have some breakfast. Tisha breakfast. Tisha breakfast, Mimi. I love you. Doing clarity. Oh. That was one of her seizures. Tummy's rumbling. We're going to start our day. Mimi is comfortable. She's under her pink cupcakes blanket that's freshly clean. She's laying on a kind of blue fluffy cushion, and then this is Grandad's chair, which she loves. And I've just put a cushion across here just to try. She falls off a lot. Now it's Jasmine's turn for attention, isn't it? Yes. Alright, sweetie. Oh no, it's time to come out, isn't it? Come on then, Jasmine. This is my mum and dad's bird. She's wicked. She's absolutely wicked. Come on then, lovely. Jasmine. Jasmine, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, look at her face. Isn't she pretty? Hi. Say morning, Jazz. Look at the colours on her. She's beautiful. She's a Lutino cockatiel. Yeah. Beautiful. What are you trying to bite? She's a hisser, aren't you? She's lush though. Look at her little face. She makes me laugh. Right. Time for coffee for me. Jasmine gets some toast for breakfast. Mimi gets salmon. And I'm having toast, coffee, and my pills, antidepressants. This is what I was talking about the other night when I said that I had been crocheting, I'm not sure. I'm basically going to be making a sort of triangle. So I've got 2 sides so far. I need to do another one. Honestly, I have no idea what it's going to look like. I am just winging it. I've never attempted this before, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I really love the stitches and it's festive, so I'm hoping that within a few days then my big girls are going to be snoozing and cuddling in this. This is one of their Christmas presents. Having quite a rough morning so far. My chest is really tight I'm finding it difficult to expand my chest or my lungs like full capacity. Yeah, I feel like I'm out of breath. I've also got that cringy feeling that I was talking about in my eyes. I don't get it, and I don't understand why I've got it in my eyes, but I feel like they're kind of irritated and I need to kind of like blink really hard to like, I don't know, I feel like I need to squeeze them, maybe not squeeze them, that sounds so bizarre. Oh, I don't know if you're watching, Mum, but is this the ring that you lost, by the way? Because I found it here and I've put it on to remind me to tell you. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I feel like I need to like press my eyes. So bizarre, but I'm having a rough morning. Not in myself, because I feel quite upbeat. It's just my breathing and the fact that I want to squeeze my eyeballs. Yeah, so I was just like, as my phone ran out of memory, I was just laughing at just the thought of like calling my doctor and saying that yeah, I want to squeeze my eyeballs. I can just imagine them be like, okay, we have a special little cell for you. But it feels like I need to blink heavy, like my whole eyeballs feel like they're cringing. Crazy side effect. Millie has moved from the bed that I made her, obviously, because it's nice and snuggly and I made it for her. So she's now the other side of me, snuggled up. She hasn't touched her salmon yet. I really need a shower or a bath. I'm resisting the urge because I want to have a nice hot bubble bath tonight, and with candles and Netflix or some music or something. I haven't done much this morning. I've been just working on my rat's beds. Hubby is in work and I'm supposed to be working, but the company I work for has only just gotten back to me now and it's like 5 to 12, so I can log into my account and hey, it's 2:10 p.m. It's really dark in here, but just had some lunch and I'm having a coffee. I'll just put some washing on, and it's kind of turning into a day in a life, and it wasn't meant to. I'm literally just documenting things that's happening with like my health and whatnot. So I am working at my mum's and I had to give the company I work for a different contact number, so it's thrown me. It's so completely stupid, but I'm very anxious in the last few days, and I think that's mostly because I've missed quite a few of my antidepressants. And when I last worked, which was Monday, they've changed the phone system, so it's, instead of waiting for a beep to say that your call has been transferred, it says press the hash key. And I don't know why, but it makes me really anxious because it's a change. It's as simple as just pressing a button, but it's like in my head I'm like, oh, what if I press the wrong button? And what makes it worse is that I actually have, and I had 3 call violations. Doesn't mean anything. I'm not gonna like lose my job or anything. We're all just trying to get used to the new phone system, so it really doesn't matter. But I pressed the wrong button, so now when I make a mistake, I'm so like, oh my god, I'm gonna make the mistake again. I know I am. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just very anxious about making the same mistake again. And now because I'm working in a different location using a different phone, my anxiety is through the roof. So it's crazy. It's like, it doesn't even make sense to me, and it's my head that's doing it. But yeah, I'm so anxious and I don't like change. I think I'm pretty OCD. I have like rituals and things like that, which mostly come out when I'm really stressed. I just don't like change very much, and it's stupid, but I mean, change is a part of life. Working from a new phone on a new system is causing me a lot of anxiety, and it's stupid. Well, it's not that that's causing anxiety. I think it's just I'm anxious, so I'm overthinking everything. I don't know. But I have some news, and I'm literally starting counselling tomorrow. The counsellor just called me, and yeah, she had a cancellation. So finally, I'm 35 years old, and I'm having my first counselling session I'm having CBT for anything, really. I did have CBT a few years ago, but yeah. But I'm sorry, I was listening to Mimi breathe. she's snorting. Yeah, so I've got my first CBT session tomorrow, and it's really strange because I feel like I'm in a good place routine wise. Like I'm a night owl. I love to be awake at night and sleep all day, but it makes me really depressed because, I mean, I'm sure that's a scientific thing, if that makes sense, because like there's a lack of light, I guess. Whenever I'm in the sleep cycle of sleeping all day, because I used to work nights a couple of weeks ago, I keep changing, but I'm much happier when I'm up in the morning and whatnot. And usually when somebody asks me, and this is probably stupid, but usually when somebody asks me, like, do you want to do something? For example, my counselling tomorrow is very short notice, which I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute and I need to catch up for my breathing. Oh, it's so tight still. I need time to prepare for something, and I'm just that kind of person. Like I'm anxious about everything. So usually when somebody, like, if it was the fact that I was working nights, well, I'd be sleeping right now. But if I had just got that phone call and I would have been like, okay, what time were you thinking? Or I'd be like, oh, I can't do tomorrow, can we do like the next day? Because I would be thinking, well, like, what time am I gonna have to get up for this? But it's so stupid. But I feel like when I'm sleeping through the day and not through the night, I feel like I don't function. And I guess that's true because the world is asleep. Well, at least my country is at night. And so you don't really live as you would in the day. But I said yes to the counselling straight away. I didn't have to think about it. I know it's tomorrow, and I didn't even like have to think about saying yes because of time, or I didn't even have to ask what time before I said yes, because I know that I'm going to be up anyway, so it doesn't make much difference. And it's totally stupid, sounds totally stupid to someone that is used to functioning and, you know, being part of society, but for me it's just, I'm not a normal person. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's difficult. It really is difficult when you don't function. And I think that I'm definitely a low functioning borderline. So this stuff that I'm saying, probably people are like face palming and going and saying like, what the hell is this girl on about? Because they function and I don't. And it's very difficult to understand what it is like to not function. I feel like I'm living in the real world, you know, where you don't have to think about, oh, I'm going to be tired, I'm going to be so tired because I'm going to be like up all night. And yeah, and I'm definitely functioning better. Yeah, I really am. And I'm really, really chuffed. And things can only get better. I know I'm gonna have my bad days. I know I'm probably gonna have bad weeks, and that is something, I mean, everybody does anyway, whether you've got a mental illness or not. I do understand that I will have really bad times because I am literally at the very beginning of my treatment. Apart from the pills that I've been on, which has given me horrendous side effects, I think that's my grand. No, it's not. I don't know the number. There you go, there's another thing. I won't answer the phone unless I know who it is. I don't recognise the number, so I will not answer it. And that's another one of my things that I won't do. Shit. Okay, so anyway, tomorrow is my first counselling session, and I don't know, to me it just feels like finally someone is acknowledging, apart from the pills, someone is acknowledging that I do have a mental illness and I do need the help for it, and I'm going to get that help. I feel really high at the minute. Really happy, and I just suddenly got very nervous about what she's going to want to talk about. Anyway, my husband phoned me at lunchtime and I was like, I'm having some really strange side effects of the tablets. And he's like, oh yeah, like what? And I was like, well, don't panic, but I feel like I'm going to squeeze my eyeballs. He was like, yeah, that's not normal. I was like, yeah, no kidding. So, oh well. What's normal anyway, and who wants to be normal? This girl, I'm joking. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I feel like I could talk forever. I'm feeling really happy today, especially since getting that phone call from the counsellor. Yay. Okay, thanks. Bye. My hubby's here.
She was very good in the car though.
I love you.
I didn't hear a sound from the entire journey. So,
okay?
Yeah.
You feel well today?
Please, a good girl.
Yes. Really loud.
Has to be. Because you're loud.
You okay?
I'll be good.
Are you okay, baby?
I'm okay. Are you okay, baby?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Hi. Okay, so hubby's just left and it's like really late. I wasn't expecting him to go that late, but I just suddenly got really stressed. It was just like suddenly it was a rush of questions about tomorrow's dinner, and at the same time I got a massive wave of like irritability, like hormonal. And he just kept asking and asking and asking questions, and I was just like getting more stressed because I couldn't find my quetiapine, and I was just thinking of the time, and I've got an appointment tomorrow, and so I just took my quetiapine and I'm going to bed. I was going to have a bath. I had planned to have a hot bubble bath, but it's late now and I could actually do with sinking into a hot bubble bath. But I'm just too stressed. That sounds really stupid, but I can just see the time slipping away if I have a bath tonight, and I'm probably not gonna get into bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm gonna get stressed. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go to bed and I'm gonna wake up at the normal time of like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to have a shower or a bath. I wish I didn't get stressed so easily. I've got really bad cramps and it sucks because nothing's happening, and my chest is really sore, like my boobs. I don't really talk about this kind of thing, but I don't know if it's all related in some way with like the medication and and whatnot. Mimi's been in a bit of a strange mood today. She's been very, very sleepy, and that's not strange. But what is strange is that she hasn't been up and down like she usually does, like drinking and urinating for Britain. She's had a little bit of a bad tummy. She's had some scrambled egg and some chicken. Well, she did have a little bit of her salmon as well. But yeah, she's been quite, I hate to say it, quite annoying today, but tonight, I mean, just, she kind of made up for it. She was like up, down, up, down, up, down, but I always say I can, you know, complain about her being annoying, but I'm very thankful that she's still here to be annoying. So I've had quite a good day, I'd say. I've been quite organised. I have done 2 loads of washing and dried them. I've got my clothes ready for tomorrow. I have fed my husband and myself. That was easy because my grandparents know what I'm like the lack of function. And so my gran got us a cooked chicken before going home, so I didn't have to do much, obviously. Like, I was going to do a lot like of sides with it, but hubby, he was like, I don't want to stress you out, let me just pick up like a bag of chips or something on the way home. I was like, okay. But tomorrow actually I'm going to cook, and it's about time. I haven't washed the dishes, but they are soaking, and I will take care of those tomorrow. What else have I done? I've worked, and I cooked extra scrambled eggs for my ratas, which hubby has taken home with him tonight for them. All these things are things that I should easily be doing on a daily basis, every single day. When I say I barely function, I barely function. But with these tablets, it's changing, and for the better. I'm definitely functioning more, like I'm more active and organised and finally kind of functioning, and I'm 35. That's sad. But it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do to change it, and just gotta keep moving forward. My first CBT session tomorrow, and not quite sure what to expect. Not sure what they're gonna ask me, because this is all kind of apparently trauma based, and yeah, I'm trying to work through all the trauma that I've apparently experienced. It's really strange because I don't feel like I've been through trauma. I know that I have, but yet the trauma clearly affected me because this is the result of it. And I mean, I can think back and think of things that has stuck with me that were particularly traumatic as a kid. It's strange that something can affect you without you realising. Definitely the most traumatic was my first marriage. Yeah. And I think that's what they're going to be focusing on. But when I talk about that, it is literally going to feel like I'm talking about someone else. Like I'm just telling a story. Like it wasn't, like I'm not the main character or whatever. It's just going to just seem like I'm reading a story. I don't know if that makes sense. Like when people ask me, I haven't really gone into detail about my first husband. I am going to be making videos about certain things that has stuck with me, like throughout my whole life, like just memories that I feel I've kept because for a negative reason, basically, like whether it was fear, upset, or whatever. Yeah, so I want to talk about all of that, make videos on it. My family aren't going to be too pleased with that because at least 5 of them involve my dad in some way. And if they come across these videos, then they are going to get pissed off. But it is something that I need to work on, and probably more more than that actually that I can think of that involves my dad. But I am going to bed. I'm rambling and I'm tired and I'm stressing. Okay, bye.